Calling knockout. 16 top-flight teams engaged in an all-or-nothing showdown. Enthralling. Innovative. And exhilarating. The Calling knockout. Bring the energy.
Motoeto Rego Remo Opirima Jua Toropo ya Johannesburg Rego Jalo mo lebaleng la Orlando Jaka o bona se tlhopha sa ba mogela ba yeng Orlando Pirates lenane la bone le sa fetoga thata jalo ontse jo batshameke Thabiso Sesane a le gone mo setlhopheng Kabelo Tlameni ona pule saleng re lebogile mo Fokenga Tshegofatso mabasa le bangwe ba batshameke ba ka gale ba leng gone mo mebaleng ya tlhopha se tsa Poyentso Mahlabe Orlando Pirates me Thanks so much,
OJ. Two changes to Magesi side who haven't played for some time now since that match against Royal AM. Mashiko and Chirambadare, the Zimbabwean, come in for Sechota. Rather surprisingly sits on the bench today, and Masechela, they're the men left out. It's a bogey side, a potential banana peel here for the Orlando Pirates side, who are expected to win this match quite easily against Clinton Larson's Magesi FC, who are playing in this competition for the very first time. As you've heard, it's a first ever meeting between these sides. Pirates last played against a promoted side in 2019 when they played Stellies and beat them quite comfortably. There's your referee for today, Mr. Bambiso, in the company of Messrs. Siwela and Twayise, who will be running the lines today. Great atmosphere, very, very hot at Orlando Stadium. Looking forward to a good game to see who will join Stellies and 6 other sides who will find out this weekend who will go through to the quarterfinals.
Mogatisi yo motate wanjaka yo te wanjaka muitiana pekata mona yo waiting kwa fenya sijana cup specialist mona utwanjalo kwa Spain kibuya jalo ka Jose Riviero merite gonna le motsotso wa tidimalo go gopola jalo ba ba robetsenga Titombo weni ga mmogo jalo le Rote Macaulay re tle go ba ditlhogo sebaka sa motsotso go ba gopola banna ba babedi ba ba nile le pharoganyo tona thata mo matshelong a Afrika Borwa. Kione mo kwa oren reba go pala ka gone mo Twetso me na kong lengwe go tloga jana mo tsameko tla bo simologa bona nko tsena tsepese a bone jalo le banta la bo kapteini mo letsatsing la gompieno tsalelo ba ka nna kwa bank Golden Arrows me ga jana le mo mebaleng ya Orlando Pirates me bilan le tsono ya go ka tsameka mo stapeng sa bosetšhaba sa Afrika Borwa Chipazeze Kila feta kwa kapeng sa Baroka likawana lela Elvis so jalo kwa nageng ya Namibia me Orlando Pirates ba tlile go dumedisa jalo barati le balatedi ba bone ba ba gorogileng ka kwano mo mogoteng o tseramanga digata tsa di temperature di fitile 25 le mogote o sengara ka sepe me tsholofelo ke gore re tla bona motshameko e dileng re tla bona motshameko e itumedisang fela jaaka re o bone mo letsatsing la mabane motshameko wa ntlha wa kgaisano ye ya the Calling knockout sa the Stellies ba sutlhela kwa pele moraga go fenya setlhopha sa Usuthu Amazulu mo nakong ya okeditsweng ya motshameko ga le ba itlhomile mo mpeng ya lephala Orlando Pirates tshegofatso mabasa ba tsotlhe di simologa simolola kwa morago mo go yone mo kapteini gompieno Kosinati Sibisi ay ba mo tseleng ya ga Rasebocha fela Rasebocha ba mo tsigaloto khaisano ye le mo ngwageng wa bone kgotsa setlha sa bone sa bobedi ka go pala gore simolotse jalo mo setlheng se se fetileng me ke ngwa di khaisano tse di tswang kwa Galowe khaisano ye ngwa di khaisano tse di tleng di fetola maina go tswa mo dingwageng tsa bosome a robedi aga tsa bosoma supa aga tsa bosoma robongwe aga tsa bokete pedi ntse le gone sejana se Orlando Pirates la bofelo fa ba tshuletsa jalo jana se le ngwaga di kana le somelo le boraro tse di fitileng maybe le bana ba se fenya khatlhano le setlhopha se sa tlholeng se le gone sa the Clever Boys eleng setlhopha sa Bidvest Matsiraganya ba kaile phoso khatlhano jalo le setlhopha sa Orlando Pirates mo mona mo tshwantsho sa gagwe yo ke Samuel Tafo ke la tshameka ko setlhopheng sa Usuthu setlhopha sa Amazulu Karim Kibuidi o bone tsono gompieno Aragile mo Afrika Borwa tshamekela setlhopha jalo sa the team of choice Sega jana si tserenga jaaka Durban City me Durban go tswa jalo ka kwa go reketse jalo kwa Chatsworth go tswa jalo ka kwa Herigwala a re bone jalo Tafo fela ba motsela kgile Tafo ratolo ga jalo kwa morago ka Orlando Pirates ba itsa ba jalo mo tseleng jalo mo tseleng ya ga Ratsebocha a re bone Ratsebocha tsa dikgato ya kwa pele tshamekela the hottest one Dionoto a ba re wa romela mona o itsa ka sia tla fela motsereganye ba le mogile seo ke bua jalo ka motsereganye Masikole Bambiso o dirile motshameko wa setlhopha sa Kaizer Chiefs fa ba re ba thulane le setlhopha sa Marumo Gallants mo motshamekong wa lega mona yo wa Masikole Bambiso ga mmogo jalo le Thabo Tshwaise yo taboga ka go botlhaba jwa lebala ba dira mmogo mo motshamekong wa Chiefs le setlhopha sa Marumo Gallants ona motshameki yo ka gopola General Spitso Mosimane fa ke bona jalo Elvis Chipazeze na ngongorogile thata ka mokgona tlase yena go ka gone Elvis ba ba tlosa kwa morago le ka wana la ka kwa Bloemfontein the City of Roses ka kwa Bloemfontein Siphochene yo fitileng kwa mebaleng ya setlhopha sa Siwele le sa Masele sa Maloba me fa se le se rekisiwa go leba kwa Durban o na tsena le ene mo letong go leba ko me ga ka nna le bone ba ka ko Orlando Pirates ya mongwakela mo setlhopheng semolla kwa morago go tsena tsebese tshamekela jala mo tseleng ya ga Dionoto setlhopha sa gagwe sa Namibia ga sa na le katlego e kalo mo metshamekong ya go qualifyela metshameko ya AFCON ya ka kwa Morocco 2025 seo se ra gore ga kitla nna mo sefofaneng se se lebang ka kwa Morocco mo nna yo semolla kwa morago ba itsege jaaka dikwena tša metsi se gore kwena e nna mo metsing banna ba le babedi ke Mvwedi ga mmogo le Dafo bika mafafatshe ba bidika mafafatshe banna ba go lebega ba thulane botlhoko bona ka motsamo iketlileng thulane botlhoko banna ba babedi ba ka mokgwa ba le fafatshe ga jana fela ba thusiwa potlako ba tshwanetse ba tsena mo lebaleng go tla ba rwalla ka kwa ntle fa ile gore ga ba bone thuso ka potlako fela ke lebeletse monna wa Delano Abrams le ka go buisana le motshameka naye e leng jalo le ka wana la Dafo metshameko e motlele mo letsatsing la gompieno go akaretsa le mola gore kgogo ya metshameko ya di-quarter final e draw e tla dirwa mo letsatsing la kamoso moraga motshameko wa bofelo go tla go dirwa jalo kgogo ya ditlhopha di le robedi tsa bofelo se di tla tshamekang kgwedi e le kgwedi e tlang le malatsi a le mabedi a le mararo o emeletse Karim Kimvwedi o emeletse jalo Dafo jale mo formong bona le la Dionoto jale mo formong e tsitsibanya mmele dirile sentle mo metshamekong ya sejana se sa tswang go feta sa ditlhopha di le robedi ba o itsimolola kwa morago setlhopha sa Magesi tshamekiwa jalo ke Elvis Chipazeze lebeletse gore mo lebaleng Chipazeze go na le jalo ka wana la Dionoto banna ba mutakareng ibarwarre batho lefelo le le nosi jaaka bona nkotsi na tsipisi atsa khila ba ka kwa ntle gore tle fetoge jalo le tatlhelo mo malatsing a le malwa tsa fetile ntse re bona le bala la Orlando le tletse phulela me gompieno go gagamatsa mothakare ka gongwe ke mogote yo ka kwano gore le bilisa tlala ntse le tlala le bala la Orlando mo metshamekong le malwa ntse feta a re bone jalo Dilano batla jalo le ka wana la kakora fela Tsenseloto simano ka kwa Sharpeville re lebohile Mofokeng lebohile Mofokeng ka go pola gore ba tshameke ba le malwa ba leng gore tumelo wa bone ga e dumelane jalo le melao le melawana ya kgaisano ba filwe jalo tšhono ya gore ba seka ba dirisa jalo mothakare letshwao la baboroge la khaleng me ka ntlha ya tumelo le dingwaga go le batshameki ba se kitla ba dirisa seo mo metshamekong e tshwanang le gopola gore mo ngwageng wa fetile Magula o ne a lwantwa mme ebile a ne a sa tlhagele mo metshamekong ya setlhopha sa gage mo setlheng se se fetileng a re bone Sephochene mo kgweding eo motshameko ga se re bone lebelo jalo le lekalo kabelo tlamedi mme o kgona go lemoga lebala le le tlhokometse bontle kgona go bona ka mokgwa o le tshegilweng ka gone lengwe la mabala a mantle fela jaaka lebala la FNB ke mabala na tlhabololo tla go pela gore lebala la FNB lekgetlho la ntlha fa go ne go tshamekiwa metshameko ko le ka ngwaga wa 1989 motshameko wa ntlha kwa lebaleng leo pele ga le le tlhabololwa le diriwa se le leng gone ga jaana mme motshameko o tshamekiwa kwa lebaleng leo e le motshameko wa Kaizer Chiefs mme no ya ntlha e namisiwa jalo ke Chaka Mpondo kwa lebaleng leo a re bone gore Pirates ba tla tlhasela ka tseleng tsenja mo Diano a bathula a be feta kwa thoko ya be feta kwa thoko tsegofatso mabasa le eno ke la feta kwa Bloemfontein Celtic mme a tswa mo Orlando Pirates ka kadimo go leba kwa Moroka Swallows go fitlhela boela gape mo setlhopheng sa Orlando Pirates le ka bona le e ba leka go tlhasela Dino van Rooyen a romela mo tlhogong ya ga tshegofatso mabasa fela ska e tshwara sentle ya be e tswela ka kwa ntle kgwedi eo Rasebocha re lebohile tshameka ka botlhale re lebohile fela ba kgona go tsenya loto ya go tswela ka kwa ntle tota ba e tshwara se tswela ka kwa ntle Orlando Pirates mme ne ke go tsetse kganka mapala a tlhabolotsweng pele ga metshameko ya sejana sa lefatshe bone kgwile ba itsa ba romela ka kwa thoko mo tseleng ya ga Snapo mo Napoli saleng a re bone mo Napoli na le Chibandare o na le jalo le ka wana la Chirabandare ke la feta kwa mebaleng ya setlhopha sa Kaizer Chiefs ka wana le la Edmo tsele gae kwa profenseng ya Limpopo kgwile ba itsa ba romela o itse gore profense go kgakala thata le kwa gabo kwa nageng ya Zimbabwe a re bone Rasebocha o tsa kgwile o e ba jala mo tseleng ba ba mo tseleng ya kabelo tlamedi semola go tšharola diphuka setlhopha sa Orlando Pirates ba ba itsa kgwile ba e romela jalo mo tseleng ya ga Van Rooyen ne le tshimega ya sejana seo se tsholeditse mo setlheng se se fetileng le ka wana la Van Rooyen tsholofelo ke gore kgotsa tsholofelo ya gagwe ke gore o tla bona gape a tsholetsa sejana se gopola gore Stellenbosch ba ne ba se fenya sejana se kgatlhanong le TS Galaxy ka thego ya di-penalty Moran Retailer a re TS Galaxy ba setse ba fentse motshameko o fela the Rock of Ages ke mmitsa jalo lefika la motheo e leng jalo Ismail Traore a no sa nna ya go lekalekanya ba pateletsa motshameko wa kone kong ekeditsweng e le noto setlhopha sa Orlando Pirates e le noto Magesi Mike.
Thanks, OJ. The game taking up a fairly predictable pattern in these early stages. Lots of the ball for Pirates, but Magesi nicely. Here's Mofokeng. who turns 20 on Wednesday, is still a teenager. He's still 19 years of age, and he's still causing all sorts of magic, and he's still on the ball. But now eventually runs into a little bit of trouble, and Mekua will clear for Magesi. I was talking to some of the Magesi players during the week, and they were telling me that they really like playing under Clinton Larson because he is very fair as a coach. He gives them a chance to strut their favourites in the team. Here's Mashiko doing nicely, working his way to the area, playing the ball back, and Pirates just packing the defence. Hotto will put his boot through the ball and will clear it up towards halfway. And Pirates will look to get something on the break here. They'll get a free kick from referee Bambiso for the foul committed in midfield. But already signs that Magesi are giving it their all here early on. They've got some experienced players in amongst the youth that they have in their side. The youngest player on the field is Mashiko, number 2, who's 22 years of age. Their next youngest is 25 in their starting lineup, and they've got a few players in their 30s as well. So players who've been around the block a little bit. There's Coach Rivero, who of course coached the All-Stars team last season to a 2-1 win over the champions Stellies in the Carling Cup, which this year takes place at Orlando Stadium on the 21st of December. The final of this competition, the Carling Knockout, will take place on the 30th of November. We'll run through all the permutations and how everything might work going forward. Here's Rasebocha setting it up nicely here for the shot to come in. It's a decent effort from range from Karim Kimfuidi, just 22 years of age, the man from the DRC, took it on and had a go. But a nice bit of work in the build-up here, set up by Rasebocha. Free signing from SuperSport United, setting it up for Karim Kimfuidi to fire in the shot. But this will tell us just how far off he was, fair bit away from Chipezeze's goal. So Magesi have 4 foreign-based players in their starting lineup today, 2 Zimbabweans, a Ghanaian and a Malawian around their side. 2 changes to them. Pirates have made 6 changes, some of them forced because of injury and various other things from that MTN8 final. Only the goalkeeper, 3 of the back 4, and Monapule Saleng have survived. But they're playing with very much a makeshift midfield, missing players like Miguel Tim, missing Makaula, missing Sefofatso Mabasa, and so many other players in that midfield as a result of injury. They've got a very, very long injury list. Here's CBC, spent a lot of his career at Golden Arrows, of course. They play Sundowns later today, away from home. This is nice play and drawing the foul. Good bit of skill. Pirates will get the free kick. So Magesi FC played only 4 matches this season, all of them in the league. So Rasebocha draws the foul. Here's Dino van Rooyen. I'm looking forward to see the combination between van Rooyen and Saleng down the Pirates' right. I think that could be quite exciting. 2 players who like to take the game on and really advance the play. Sipho Chain has been virtually a passenger in these early stages. Here's CBC wearing the captain's armband because Maela sits on the bench today. Mofokeng, Rasebocha seeing a lot of the ball in midfield. Now, Saleng makes a good run into the box. Little touch off for him from Kimfuidi. Little chip in there from Van Rooyen. Cleared for the time being, but Pirates trying to decide when to pull the trigger. Dlamini looking to set it up. Lovely little 1-2. There might be options here. Well defended by Mokone. One of 2 players with the same surname in the defense of Magesi, and an early yellow card here for the former SuperSport United man. So Rasebocha in the book. He's late. It's not a great challenge. Doesn't look that good from that angle as well. See, goes in late. Doesn't really put force into the challenge, which is why it's only a yellow and not a red. But he's going to be treading on eggshells as things go. So reminder for the fans, those of you watching, that if you want to vote for your man of the match, *120*. And remember that the player who's voted man of the match gets 100,000 Rand. Also, you can participate in the Fagigol Uzobona, beg your pardon, competition that they're having. And now the coach Rivero is having a chat to the referee, saying to the 4th official, saying, what's that all about? Why booking for my players so early on in the game? So Pagi Ugol is Uzobona is an opportunity for you to make some money, depending on when the goal goes in. 90,000 to start off with, and that time ticks by. The clock's already down now to 75,000 rand, waiting for that first goal to come. Here's Saleng looking to drive the ball forward. It's a good ball. Makone forced to defend and put it out for a corner, and Pirates have their first set piece from the corner spot of the afternoon. So hot conditions here at Orlando Stadium. Match number 2 of 15 matches in the competition this year. The draw will take place after the late match tomorrow, which is Richards Bay against Sekhukhune United. We'll be bringing you that on SABC Sport tomorrow evening. Lots of matches they will be bringing you across the opening weekend of the Carling Knockout. And Saleng is the man who's got across to take the corner. Now plenty of height in the box here. They've got Mabasa in there. Well, for King in there, Kim Fuidi goes to the near post. What's the service like? It's on looking for Kim Fuidi, the man from the DRC, and he directs his header wide of the target. But already a threatening set piece. Good ball whipped into the box from Monapule Saleng, who's got 4 goals in his last 5 matches for the Buccaneers across all competitions. And he does indeed find the head of Kim Fuidi, who's jumping and can't control his header. So Pirates, in the middle of this incredible run of form, 7 wins in a row in all competitions and 9 in total this season. They've had only 2 draws. In fact, they last drew a match in the MTN8 semi-final first leg against Cape Town City, 1-1. Since then, they've gone 7 matches, winning all 7, conceding only 2 goals in that time. An incredible record. In fact, just on that, Coach Rivero and Pirates could be the first time ever in their history, if they win today, that they will win 8 consecutive matches. They've never done it before. They've done 7 consecutive matches for Palacios, and also under coach, mind your language, Victor Bondarenko. Way back when. And those happened in 1999 and 2004, respectively. So Pirates today could win 8 matches in all competitions consecutively for the very first time. Thanks to Opta Jabu for those stats. As Pirates get the free kick here. 18 minutes played, 0-0 so far. Sesane, a man who impressed the national team coach, made it into the squad, didn't play in either of the recent AFCON qualifying matches against Congo Republic. But he certainly has put his name up in lights, the former Cosmos man, formerly at All Stars. And having to do his job in defense today because Olisa Nda is out for a good couple of months. That's a really nasty injury that he has. A little bit makeshift today, but still enough quality players in the squad. Side is at second in the league on goal difference behind Sundown. So that could be an intriguing battle as the season continues. Dlamini setting it up. Now, shot comes in, that's good. Elvis Chipezeze, the captain, getting his body behind the ball just to make sure on this very, very good carpet-like surface. But interesting, Kim Fuidi, just 22 years of age, very anxious to make an impression. You can see that. He's certainly trying hard. He's been involved in a lot of things so far. A shot wide of target, there, shot on target, that header from the corner recently. And he certainly is trying to impress his coach to get more regular starts. A man who was playing in the playoffs last season, the season before last for Maritzburg United before he made the move to Pirates. And now Dion Hotto. Thought he might get the captain's armband today, but it's gone to CBC in the absence of Maela in the starting lineup. Hotto, a man from Swakopmund, he's been around as well, he's played for Wits, Celtic and Arrows. Difficult bouncing ball, well controlled. Now, might be something on here for the Buccaneers. Rasibucha shapes to receive the ball, he doesn't get it. Lamini gets it instead, sends it wide. Here's Van Rooyen. He's taken the peroxide out of the hair for today's match. Dlamini, who scored that crack of a goal against Richards Bay from a free kick. Here's Mofokeng, looking to set it up. Ball into the area and stabbed wide of goal by the striker Mabasa. Pirates showing what they can do. He scored 16 goals last season between his times at Swallows and at the Buccaneers as well. Good move this. Mofokeng so confident, takes it on well, goes to the byline, squares it back, and just too many defenders in the way. 20 minutes played, no goals as yet. That clock is ticking, the money's ticking down. It's 70,000 up for grabs as things stand at the moment. A cagey start, OJ, but Pirates starting to fashion more chances.
La bofelo fa sejana se monna yo wa Clinton Larsen ana se fenya ona se jalo le ko skapenga sa Bloemfontein Celtic la gopola makaola khanga 2012 kwa Durban me akarata o ka bona fa gape ka gongwe a nna le katlego mo sejaneng se kana kwe yone le sejana sa Telkom la ba gopola no ye ning ya tsosa dipuo ya ga Joel Mogorosi ka bona la ka fana ganya Botswana jaaka o fetsa go mona mo tshwantsong sa gagwe Clinton Larsen magadi le 53 bele re tsejalo ka kwa Durban ebile o kila fe le Morning Rangers monna yo a tla se ga bokate se joga kwana ning etsa ne le motshameki kana kuyo tsenya loto ko morago Mashigo ya go tsola ka kwa ntle Mashigo ya go tlosa le kgwele ya stopa sa Poyentsho Mahlabe Orlando Pirates the Sea Robbers jaaka ba itsege me ba mamba itsege jaaka o be ditso bone ke batho ba metsi the Sea Robbers the Crocodiles batho ba mo metsing me re tabana ba botoka gore ke ba fe mo tsatsing la go pele jaaka bona rele ha ba tsa kgwele ke tsa pene fa bona le feta go thoko mona pule saleng na feritse ka bone re le bohile ai ba mo tseleng ya le ka wana la ka kwa province ya Northwest motshameki wa maloba wa topa sa Orbit College Free State Stars fetile le ko le ka wana le khamogo le ka kadimo kwa topeng sa Morocco Swallows bua jalo ka le ka wana ka kwa Bloemhof ona pule saleng ona re ba kwa tenye khakala fela a ba itsentse matla thata ra go tsena mo nakong ya motsotso wa gore ba tshameke ba tle ba itsidifatse ba tle ba dige mogote yo ka kwano mo lebaleng la Orlando mogote yo tseremang o ntshang jalo tlhapi mo metsing me bakatisi ka gale ba dira ba tsa tšhono yeo nako yeo ya gore ba tle ba leke go bua le bakatisi le batshameki ba bone jaaka bona Clinton Larsen ila e tshamekela ona setlhopha sa Orlando Pirates wa leitse lebala le la Orlando monna yo wa Clinton Larsen le ka go ka batlhaba matlhale batshameki ba gage fela jaaka Rakatara monna yo wa ka kwa Spain Jose Riviero le ene ke mongwe wa bakatisi ba ga itse a bone phenyo mo sejaneng se tota mothakare o tlhokile lesego mo setlheng se se fetileng a dirile sentle kwa setlhopheng sa Pirates gane o fenya dijana tse pedi mme sejana se sa mo retelela ga mmogo le sejana sa lega Sundowns le Stellenbosch so tlhopha Orlando Pirates bone ba feletsa ba tsere jalo sejana sa Nedbank jaaka ntse bona monna yo wa Jackie Letwaba le ene ne le motshameki wa maloba professionally monna yo wa Jackie Letwaba yo thusanang jalo le Clinton Larsen ba tle go tswela motsotso wa bone wa go ka le ka go diga mogote o le mo go bone ga jana ba go tswela pele batshameki ba ditlhopha tse pedi tse me o kgona go lemoga gore Clinton Larsen wa karitse jalo banna ba le babedi Jackie Letwaba ne le motshameka pele ga mmogo le monna yo wa Papiso Tshwane naledi ya maloba ya setlhopha sa Abafana Best Tende Lamontville Golden Arrows re bone le ka go retologa jalo ka kgwele fela e tswela ka kwa ntle tota ba e busetsa jalo kwa tseleng ya ga Chipezeze Kabelo Tlamini bone Van Rooyen o batla jalo Saleng fela ba mo apere kwa morago Saleng ka bo ba ne ba e disitse ka botlhale fela go tlhoka maitemogelo ba e busetsa jalo mo go Saleng wa go ba o tlhaa jaanong fela ba kgona go ntsetsa ka kwa ntle kgwele semolla go tokafala thologelo ka kwa botlhaba jwa lebala Monapule tshamekela jalo mo go Sebese Dionoto Kiliana ba tshameka mmogo pele ga ba kopana fa ne le ba tshameka mmogo kwa Golden Arrows monna yo wa CBC ga mmogo le Dionoto kana kwe ba ne ba katisiwa jalo ke Seramelo Tswaka Pirates ba bua ka kwa morago Kabelo Tlamini ba romela mo tseleng ya ga Tino van Rooyen. Kimvidi pame kwa morago le morago la ga Limbikani Mzava kwa morago Limbikani Mzava ikaona ka kona Kenya Malawi kila tsameka segakgamale bona Limbikani Mzava mo tlhopheng seo kila tsameka ka fana sa Clinton Larsen kwa Bloemfontein Celtic ke ka mokgwa limfa bona kgwele ba tsaba romela kwa pele ba batla Edmore fela Kabelo Tlamene o bua ka yone kgwele eo Dion abatsela kgwele Edmore zerganya Masikole Pampiso ka Poso Katalo Lestopa Solano Pirates okay le jalo Katalo Poso Katalo Pirates ya go tlhomiwa ke dikwena tsametse ena tsametse Orlando Pirates ba go dira le bota kwa morago a re bone Magesi ba batla kgele romela fela ba ibusa kwa morago Orlando Pirates tsereganya ba kaile phoso Dylan Mekwa kgoromeditse jalo Karim a re bone kgele telele ba rometse ba roka monna ka kwano thoko Orlando Pirates ka bela ba go sala le tene matseleng ya ga mona Phule o batla jalo rele fela pateletsa go ibisetsa mo tseleng ya jalo ya ga Rasebocha Selaelo re le bui a tanagana ba dira botlhali a ba ntsha ka botlhali rele fela Dylan Mekwa a bana le gone kwa morago kgile ba go simolola kwa morago Magesi I beile jalo mo tseleng ya ga Wonder Boy Makhubu Defo Dylan Mekwa ba kumela kwa botlhaba ba lemoga jalo monna ba tlile ba ntsheditse ka kwa ntle kgwile fela ba kgona go e tshwara Edmore Chirambandare Defo bona Dionoto wa tlile a dira phoso fela o tshwanetse o ka leka go sireletsa kgwile retologa jalo ka lekawana la ka kwana Toko ba romela Abrahams fela Orlando Pirates ba kgona go ibusa kwa morago kgwile na le dijana ba tle go gaisana la go le gontsi mo setlheng se Orlando Pirates tla go pela ba tle go gaisana mo metshamekong ya Champions League ba na le dijana sa curling knockout go gaisano tsa lega le sejana sa bofelo sa setlha se ba tshwanetse go se sireletsa kgona go lemoga gore jaanong tiro wa bone jaaka setlhopha Orlando Pirates e ntsi thata fa o e lebelela sireletsa Nedbank le ka go fenya sejana se lekgetlho la ntlha fa e sa le ngwaga wa 2011 tshameka mo metshamekong ya Champions League seo se tlile go tsaya go le gontsi thata mo setlhopheng sa Orlando Pirates ba o e tlosa ka kwa botlhaba jwa lebala kwa thorogelo e simololang go tokafala gone ka kwa botlhaba jwa lebala ga re bone re batla dirang Pirates fela mona ba mo tsekela toko morago Limbikani Mzava tshameke mongwe wa batshameki ba ba tswang kwa nageng ya Malawi setse ba le gone mo Aforika Borwa Limbikani Mzava mme go na le Kabadino Mhango le ene o setse a le gone mo Aforika Borwa ke bangwe ba batshameki ba ba tswang jalo kwa nageng eo ya Malawi le o itse gore naga eo ya Malawi ke nngwe dinaga tse di kileng di tlisetsa Aforika Borwa dinaledi tsa kgwele ya dinao fa o bua ka batshameki ba ba neng ba tswa jalo kwa nageng eo ya Malawi ka yone noto eo ne ke gopotse jalo Ernest Waya Chirwali yo mongwe wa batshameki ba ba tswa kwa nageng ya Malawi mme Mike a re tle re bona gore di tsamaya ka tseleng tse jang.
Half an hour gone. OJ, as you say, 0-0 in this game, and it'll get a little bit anxious for Pirates if they don't find a goal reasonably soon. that their dominant play has deserved so far, but Magesi staying in it and staying very compact, not allowing themselves to be intimidated by the occasion and seeing plenty of the ball on the breakaways, although here's Dino van Rooyen in the box. A corner does well. Free side there. But Magesi sticking to their guns, and the more that the game goes on without Pirates scoring, the more they will gain confidence and believe that they might be able to snatch something here on the break. It'll be a massive upset. Let's remind you, it was the team who played in the same colours as Magesi last season who knocked Pirates out of this competition. That was Richards Bay, who also play in light blue. They won 5-4 on penalties. I think a game you and I did together, if I remember last season. It was 0-0 after normal time, 0-0 after extra time. They was in the round of the quarterfinals after Pirates had beaten Cape Town Spurs by 2-0 in the first round of this competition. In fact, Pirates haven't lost in the round of 16 under the various names that this competition has had since the 2007-2008 season. That's 14 seasons back. Here's Monapule Saleng. Curling it into the area, comfortably defended. Now, is there a chance for something on the break as Mokone tries to set it up? A bit of space down that far side. Dion Hotto's come across to that side of the field to try and stop the move. Here come Magesi at pace. You need to try and work Wonderboy Makubu into in the box. That's a nice ball in. The offside flag stays down. And Magesi looking for an opportunity here to try and fashion something. Makubu doing nicely. Ball back into the area. Header! It's in! Would you believe it? Would you believe it? They've got a goal. And they can go and celebrate. And the man who scored it looks to be, is it Makua? Who's headed it into the net. I'll confirm that goal scorer for you in a moment. In fact, OJ telling me it's Delano Abrams. He's the signing from Tuks. He was playing against them last season in the league. He also scored in the cup, in fact, against Sundowns last season, when Sundowns won 4-3 on penalties against Abatuks in the cup. But Delano Abrams got the goal. Ball played into the area. It's a brilliant header past Sipho Chain. It's only the second goal Magesi have scored all season in all competitions. And Delano Abrams, the man formerly from Hungry Lions and Tuks, has scored for Magesi. That goal in the 33rd minute, which means somebody's collecting a fair chunk of money here. If I do the maths for you, it's around 57,000 Rand. Whoever predicted Delano Abrams, so not sure too many people would have named him potentially the game, but he scored lots of goals for Amatuks last season. Race with Magesi for automatic promotion. Magesi went up automatically. Amatuks went to the playoffs and lost out there after a very poor end to the season where they didn't win any of their last 7 matches in the league. And Magesi with 2 matches to go by 3-1, and then drew their last 2 matches 2-2. But now, well, this is a real turn-up for the books. The Pirates side have conceded before today only 4 goals all season in all competitions. 1 in a game. They find themselves trailing here to a 33rd minute goal by Delano Abrams. And now a foul on Kakora, man formerly from La Masia. Rossi Butcher has to be a little bit careful. He's already on a yellow card. And for Coach Rivero, it's not going according to plan as yet. Still a long time to go in the game, so Buccaneers fans don't have to start worrying too much yet. But certainly Magesi, I was saying that if they could pinch something on the break here, the longer it stays at 0-0, the more they'll start to believe. And it was a very well taken goal. Delano Abrams playing as a right-sided defender, but Clinton Larson uses him in different positions. He can play up the field, he can play as a right-sided wing, wide player on the wing, and he can also play in a more attacking role, as he did for Amatuks last season. So he's a very much a utility player, and Larson likes him a lot and uses him in various roles for the team. Very good signing, one of many signings that Magesi have made in the off-season after securing their first ever promotion to the top flight. So Delano Abrams' goal separating the sides. Pirates need to keep the door shut here. The last thing they want is for Magesi to go and get another goal. So that's a real turn up for the books. Mekwa sending it wide to the goal scorer. Abrams turns well, but runs into a little bit of trouble and then has the wherewithal to come back and make the challenge, although Mofokeng will win the free kick for the Buccaneers. So Pirates in the middle of an incredible run. They've conceded just 2 goals in their last 7 games. Make that now 3 in 8. Here's Rasibucha. It's far too long. I wonder how Pirates are going to respond to this. They're certainly not expecting to go 1-0 down at home for them at Orlando Stadium. Of course, they're missing so many players. They've got an injury list from here to next week. Olisa Nda, Talanta Bata, Bandile Shandu, who's returning, Koki, Mosele, Lepasa, Lebitso, Mtetwa, and others as well. So just a very, very long injury list. And they, as a result, have a lot of young players on the bench today, which could affect the changes that might be made. They've got Tito, of course, on the bench, one of their more experienced players, left out because of the negative comments that he's received from a lot of fans, and I think protect him a little bit. Also got Gilberto, they're signing from Petro Atletico in Angola. Philip Ndlondlo, who hasn't been part of the starting lineup for the bench. Evidence Machopa on the bench as well. So there certainly are attacking options if Pirates do want to change the game. It's a nice bit of play there in the midfield from Mokone to set up the opportunity for a counter-attack. The ball's gone back now to the other Mokone. Leflo Gonolo Mokone, who's the older of the two. Back to the Zimbabwean goalkeeper, the captain, Chipezeze. He'll be delighted. Hasn't been kept too busy. Had the one save to make from that long-range effort from Kim Vuidi. But otherwise, it's been kept fairly quiet. Here's Mekua, and formerly from Ajax and Maritzburg United, who are now... As we approach half-time in this game, the Ghosts are fairly quiet at the moment. That's extra, the 12th man that they provide. Well, Pirates are going to need to spark something. Maybe they can do something here. Here's Mofokeng playing it into the area. Poor ball, looking for Mabasa. And Mabasa shows his frustration as the pass doesn't reach him. And the referee blows that up for offside. So, lots of twists and turns in this particular game. Lots to recommend this fixture. Pirates have got a busy time of late in their next little while. They've got a number of league matches to play. Sulu at home, Galaxy away, all within the next week and a bit. Now there might be something on here potentially for Chirambarare. Trying to work an opportunity. The Zimbabwean, and Pirates have now got their defense sorted again. Mekua working it wide. Ball back into the area. There's a free man at the far post. Surely not. It's an own goal. Would you believe it? It's an own goal. Cesani has put it into his own net. Oh, it's going from bad to worse for the Buccaneers here. What is going on? Pirates 0, Magesi 2. Clinton Larson can barely believe it. He must feel that he's back in 1997 playing for Manning Rangers. This is massive. Wow, this is a competition of season. We saw massive upsets in this competition. You see the pass comes in, it comes across the net. Nobody, in fact, picks him out, and then the ball played into the area, and it comes off Cesane into his own net. Oh, my word. It's Pirates 0, Magesi 2. First time this season that Pirates have conceded more than one in a game. It's very, very good work, though. It's got to be said by Kakora to square the ball back. And when you put it into the area, it can come off anybody. And Cesane is so unfortunate. He's trying to clear it, and he's put it into his own net. Wow, we've had a pulsating last 10 minutes. Pirates are going to need to score at least twice to take it into potentially extra time and penalties. That man must feel absolutely horrible now. He's 24 years of age. A man for whom so much has been written about, made it into the national team squad. And he's the unfortunate man at the end of that. But now, what does this do for Magesi? Because it'll give them so much confidence. They can cause a massive upset. Everyone was saying Pirates have got the easiest. Rivero was saying, don't say that, because every team in this competition, when they play against the big teams, they lift their game. It's Pirates 0, Magesi 2. Orlando has been stunned. Can Pirates get an immediate reply? Hotto trying to work his magic in the box and winning a throw for the Buccaneers. Wow, you can barely take a breath here in this game. It's pulsating. 5 minutes to go until halftime. What a scoreline. Not too many fans would have predicted this. Still plenty of time, though, for Pirates to turn it round, let's remember. And they've got the quality to do it. But OJ, wow.
Akilabua Motuanare, Kasebaka, Tampona, Kasebaka, Hauki Tampona, Seo Kasema Fokuabe, Emile, Kemafoko, Aha, Clinton Lassen, Kadumele, Tito, Habaiti, Rabaiti, Kempo, and Sumatabe. Arbonne Batati, Jamala, the Pirates, Arbonne Batati, Sepela, Magesi. Monapule Sali, Chanetco Semola, Carraro Feta, Jaka Twaiti. Ojanetco de Carraro, Hofeta, Jaka Twaiti, Selino. Romela Motilena Monapule, Samegali Kuchayane, Snapo, Kibona Kotifa, Kalabatigaloto, Signaleta Comara Olimpican in Zava, Edmond Chibandare. Abamona Papatse, Matarania the Post. Halata Magasin, Dylan McQuarrie. Hasimolo de Clinton Lassen Lane, the Kawana Leo de Lenequa, Homkum Kumklobu. Ela Pantera Jeben, Kilometer Radicana Suma Robedi, 80 kilos. Gina Van Royen. Simola Fimula di Ponama. Hello, Yagotoso Aquamarajo, que Limbica Nimzava. Yagotoso Aquamarajo, Romela Little Capelli, Edmore. Ela vamos a parar para tirar la tala la bombedia mo kaya Edmore Chimarantare. Serganya ba khana balatula. Hade paso kya Rowena Edmore. Chiramantare. Romela Little Capelli. Pezeza balkhona ba yatar la prière. Ya no motho mona tshipetse ga sa simolole ga kitse re baka ke sa mmone fela ka mona khantile la maimo a me ka tseleng tseja na fo ke tla go gopotsa ha re bone Kabelo Thabeni re romela ka kwamela thukong ka kwa botlhaba tsa lephala busetsa mo gene Kabelo Sibis Ation Arelebuhile Chanetsi go kana Arbone Sirila Tachanko Marako le Kawanala Mokoni Fela Biratologa Chalo Kapoyen Chukape Pilio Le Kawa Kapele by Samigala Motselen Yaka Tino Arromela Malabagosola de Tini Befeta Mordumakoro Yaka Chipasese Amako di Kotatara Arwa Romela le Kawanala Kimbwidi Ela Pilia Basai Romela Chakana Sulfeto Retaya Honekwa Adumeri Bana Balabi Kakanya Balababe Clinton Lassen Semola Bichorame Kakare Masameki Bala the Pirates Aka Semola Hotologa Paulo Sasolofela se lo sengwe ke solofela gore ga gona le mongwe o na le mo lebaleng le yo o neng a solofetse gore fana go etsa mafareleng gore fa maemo a taba e ka tseleng tse jang ka mokgwa o simolola bona ba ja dinala kwa bankenga tšhere metlhagare kwa bankeng ya Pirates fela kgwela dinao ke kgwela dinao re bona re batla dira Pirates re romela kwa pele tsena ka le bagotsela le tshegofatso ba ba sa Limbikani Mzava data le kawana la mokone ba mo kgeka mmele nkolopa kaine tshegofatso kgwele tlanang kotsi Pirates ba ka bona sengwe fa Oh, Aba isigeletsa kwa morago dikwela tsa metsi Sesani ya kokota la the Pirates ba batla nne le nosi pele ga ba go ikhutsa Dionoto the coast kwantle ba re a reng khwele tana kotsi a khara kwa morago Edmore a re bone ba go dira channel se se tsega ka transition e tla nna le pelo lo le kae Aba Romela Edmore o batla Dylan McQuarrie bona Makhubu le no tsaka lebelo o iba mo mokgatleng ga Makhubu monna re ke nna yo Makhubu a romela fela ba dira diving here kwa morago ba robala ka khwile le tsele metlhame fedile ya kokota le Pirates ya dusa Tsega itsimula rala molelo a re bone ka thoko mona pule saleng snapo a ba goga a iatarela Chipezeze semolla go batla go itharabologelwa lano Pirates re filwe di-second di le lekgolo somarobedi 180 seconds metsotso e le meraro ke yone re e filweng mo nakong ya tlaleletso le fa tshwanetse go dirisa loto batshameki bangwe le fa tshwanetse go dirisa loto la moja pateletsa go raga ka la molema kgilene le maemong a gore a ka raga ka loto la moja e raga ka la molema na le monna o fafatshe ke teke le Mbekane Mzava ba thusa potlako ba tsena jalo mo lebaleng go mo tlamela ga ba dumele the ghost jaaka ba itsege ga ba dumele the ghost fela ke yone maiteko a setlhopha sa Orlando Pirates nang kulupile ka motho le ka wana lela tshegofatso a re o e ba mo tseleng ya ga Monapule Salenga fela mo kgweding top goal scorer monosi wa dino yo gaisitse mo setlheng se se fetileng tshegofatso mabasa a re bone Pirates ba ya gape kwa pele go taboga jalo rele a le gone kwa morago le Mbekane ba tsenya lotho kwa morago ka pana le Makhubo ba lebela Makhubo a ba rwala Makhubo a re bone jaanong ga ba simolola go sa kgathalele Orlando Pirates jaanong ba simolola go sa nne le tlotlo setlhopha se sa Magesi a re bone ba ka dira mo kgweding ya le ka la Makhuba ke letla nang kotse Dylan Makwa a ka bona sewefa ba mo rwala mo tsenaganya a re penalty la re metlholo e neng ya diragala ka Bebele ya boa mo re kileng ra bona jalo setlhare se tuka sesashe mo re kileng ra bona bana ba tsama mo godimo ga metsi ba sa nwele a metlholo eo ya boa bona ka motsamo e ketlileng a Dylan Makwa a ba rokega sesane a re ke go ba fafatshe a e tla nna ya boraro kgekitse la bofelo for Orlando Pirates e ne nosiwa dingwe di le tharo mo tseng le 15 ya boene e le leng ya go supiwa kwa bolorenga ba jele kgage ga ba dumele ba ratile ba latedi ba Orlando Pirates sesane ga dumele ga la motlhabela letsatsi la gompieno ba gonna jana bagolo ba ne batle ba gore ba re ngwana ke tsena dibata o ntshe sehihi ba e tlhomile Edmore Chirabantare o e tlhomile letswalo le le mo betsang Khalifa o betswa ke letswalo Super Chain o betswa ke letswalo o ja leleme go thata o ya kwa moleng Chirabantare o boela kwa morago tsa dikgato di le mmalwa go tswa go ya kwa morago nako yone e fedile a re bone Chirabantare re mo mothusi ya tlaleletso a ba sireletsa kgago a re di bone mmogo di dintsi thata gore nka di bona ke le nosi a re di bone mmogo 1 2 3 Magesi and not Orlando Pirates a gona gore ka di bala ke le nosi go thata kgangkgang e jang kgawana o ne a sireleditse Super Chain bona ka motsa ba iketlileng o ne a sireleditse fela nna le tshiamelo Chirabantare a thula ka tlhogo ya thijwa ke letloa ditharo Orlando Pirates thata ditharo Magesi and not Orlando Pirates mo Orlando Nogal it's unbelievable o ka be fela tsa bua sekgowa me ke dikgakgamatso bonnete ke bone bo jaaka re bona karolo ya ntlha ya motshameko ya go ikhutsa mothoetso monna o dirileng on goal ebile penalty ya Magesi tswile mogene mme motshameko ya go ikhutsa ka tseleng tse jalo ga ba dumele batshameki ba setlhopha sa Orlando Pirates ba mo boitumelo batshameki ba setlhopha sa Magesi baratedi ba latedi ba Magesi ba ba bonang bao mme re fetsa jalo motho ya tshwere go totobaletsa 1 2 3 Orlando tota Magesi not Orlando Pirates mme tla re bele dipalopalo dikarata le nosi amogetse ke Orlando Pirates Ramabotsa mme re boela jalo kwa diphaposing kgasoma shuffle the pack ga mmogo le coach Jürgen.
The PSL presents the Calling Knockout. 16 top-flight teams engaged in an all-or-nothing showdown. Enthralling, innovative, and exhilarating. The Calling Knockout. Bring the energy.
Elizabeth. Oh, what's it?
Come on, guys! Faster! Sauce, lettuce, tomato, ready?
I ordered a muffin.
How's my diary looking? I'm out with a 9 o'clock. Good morning, team. Let's go. And then 12 o'clock at lunch. Oh, goodness. You win, Captain.
SABC One presents Dichibi by Jiki Zinto. Meet Mvume, a hustler and a groovist. Only on SABC One. Santi, for sure.
Game might be heating up, but you can trust Shield to keep you dry and fresh for longer. Move with confidence. Move with Shield. It won't let you down. Welcome back. It is halftime. 45 minutes have been played between the Orlando versus the newbies to the Betway Premiership. I'm told that you can't hear. There we go. Yeah, so that you can be a lot more audible. I'll say that I need to tell you about Shield and everything that they've done, because the match, as you've been watching it, has been heating up. But hey, it's not all that, because when you've got Shield on your side, the game can be heating up all at once. You can trust Shield to keep you dry and fresh for longer. You can move with confidence. Move with Shield. It won't let you down. All right. Orlando Pirates versus Magesi. 45 minutes have been played. It's 3-0 to Magesi. A shocked South Africa at the moment. Watching the cup specialist, Orlando Pirates trail after 45 minutes. 24-year-old Masesane not having the greatest of game, an own goal to concede the second one. And then the cause of the third goal's penalty. I'm not alone in the studio. Jabu, as well as Coach Luda with me. Let's go straight into those talking points and see how it all went down. 32nd minute, that first one. That's when the goal came. Jabu, you could almost see that they were a little bit more lethal than what Orlando Pirates were. They were asking more questions, was my case.
Yeah, I think disappointing performance from Orlando Pirates. Yeah, they look so heavy.
Lethargic,
yeah,
tired.
but they look so tired. And of course, in my case, we know which one about the energy. They don't. They've got nothing to lose because go with the big boys. So I think here they showed they are coming here. They're not respecting Orlando Pirates, but hey, it's very tough for Orlando Pirates. Poor defending there. Great goal from Abraham there. Yeah, no communication. They scored
one goal all season long, and they've scored 3 in this goal alone. This was their second one. Also, the 28-year-old University of Pretoria player who scores this one, signed for the 2024 from Kimberley, and he says, "Here I am, Thank you very much.
Andy, do you know Abrams is a right back? He's a right full back.
Yep.
Yes.
So it means, Magesi, they are saying when one side goes, we'll try to push and add more numbers in there because that cross missed 2 to 3 players, Magesi, when it finds a full back that is up there, which means Magesi, they are aware Pirates might have a lethal, a potent attack. However, it means at the back, they will be susceptible to conceding goals. Now, it means when the 8-7 players of Pirates have pushed up, there's spaces that are left behind because there's that pass that goes there. When it goes, it lands, and they deal with it quickly because if Van Rooyen would have pushed up, and with him pushing up, it means there isn't enough cover. When Subisi gets out, Sesane moves, then now who's left at left back? Hoto is half-hearted because also he attacks and he stays. Now, Abrams gets there. He could have controlled that ball and tried to score again. He would have still done it. What does this mean for Pirates? It means they are not holding on to the ball enough. That's why they are creating, giving Magesi enough time to create these opportunities.
Mangikubuza mqeqeshi ngoba ngiyakuzwa ukuthi mabehambile kuthatha isikhathi ukuthi babuye bavule imbobo. Kodwa noma sebebuyile sebekhona isikhathi esibanjwa abadlali beMagesi ebholeni nabadlali bePirates beyinqwaba bekhona lapho bebukele nje Jabu.
Yeah, no, it's unacceptable, Andy. And I mean, ubheka kule situation le so iMagesi win ibhola la long ball.
I mean, look at that. They've all gone on.
And it's 2 against 1, but oyi-1 nangulele laphayana there. No one is pressing. Uyabuya futhi Van Rooyen, he's back.
Look at the time on
no
the
one
ball.
is pressing. Like babukele ngathi base festivalini mfethu babukele umuntu. And again, the blind Ryan futhi. Where's Hoto? It can't happen twice, Coach Shoti, because the first goal, Ian's again ball watching. Pirates in this game are ball watching, are flat-footed.
Hoto is ready to attack. Look at how he's standing. He was ready to attack. And when that happens, it means the rest defense here, Pirates is almost non-existent. Now, rest defense means what? It means we are ready to defend. We are staying there. That pass that went through, it pierced through 8 players by Pirates. Only 2 were there. That's why we saw a 2v1. Now, in that 2v1, it's important to say, okay, the first pass skipped all of us. How do we come back and then settle down? Close the passing lanes, press it for the ball, and make sure whoever that receives, we put pressure on them and push the opposition wide. Yeah. Because at this already, there isn't enough cover. If you would have decided to go Ngabuhambil, now look at the numbers that are there. If you pause it there, you'll it's 5 players by Pirates.
Yes.
Actually, almost 6 against 3. But nobody's pressing on the ball because they are not compact enough. They are not closing the passing lanes. They're almost looking to say, Magaluina Siahamba, but that shouldn't be the attitude because all of them are looking at the ball. Hoto is looking at the ball. Rasibucha is looking at the ball. Everybody's looking at the ball. Nobody has their body half-half to say, if I tilt my body, I can see the ball, I can see the opponent, I can intercept the ball and close the player down.
Yeah, enye into Coach Shoti, angeke ucabange ngoku-attacker ungakaliphathi ibhola. Angisho Coach.
Absolutely.
You must defend.
Deal with the situation.
Deal with the situation. Uqede ube sure ukuthi uqedile. Angikwazi ukuma so half ekubeni abantu bayangihlasela lapha. It's not. It was just unprofessional from Orlando Pirates players. Ball watching nje. It was a bad marking from nje isuka from that guy othole ibhola kwawa ayi-2v1 from there maybe uSibisi wenze kahle wadelay ukuthi babuye and he did well. They did regroup. Then after lapho still mase babuyile futhi behind the ball njengoba sebayi-6.
They didn't learn ngoba goal 3 years.
Oh, here it is. Let me play it for you, Jabu. Goal number 3 comes in. It is unfortunately Sesane who is in the wrong here to cause that penalty. You've got them running against the ball. The ball is behind them. All of them had gone for the attack here again. This here, very unfortunate. No questions, you guys are agreeing. A penalty. You can see as well, not a lot of our Orlando Pirates players are protesting here.
Andy, this midfield in the starting lineup is a midfield that hasn't started a match together. Andy, Ujabu Kulumile wabuza ukuthi they've always come on as subs, but they've never started together. That plays a very vital role in the stability of the team. Makaula's not there, Mbata's not there to kill and disturb build up Yama opponents, to kill flow Yama opponents. There's no defensive midfielder that does that. It's only Rasibucha who's playing as a sitter because Ukamvidi no Dlamini, they're attacking. So it means he doesn't have cover. You remember what happened, Andile, when you watch Cape Town City play against Pirates? It was only one midfielder that was there because it's easy to pierce and go.
Yeah, I mean, Uzamil Ushayini, less good save, But again, they were still ball watching. The reaction yabo, it was too late. Ibuyele straight go, lomfana ushaya penalty, he scored. So iPirates je namhlanje gumnyama je kupakane akukho right.
But can they do anything about it in the second half? Youth ever thought about that? Let's take a very quick break. Again. If you're just joining us, it's not a farce, it's true. Magesi leading Orlando Pirates after 45 minutes by 3-0.
He doesn't want big biceps this summer. He wants big savings.
Mikey!
Was your phone call with our insurance on steroids?
It was much faster. These guys are super fast. They're very helpful.
How much are you saving?
My bank account is flexing. I'm saving 171 Rand per month.
Our insurance is the best insurer in South Africa. How do you feel?
I feel I've got the muscle of outsurance totally behind me.
You always get something out. Go to outsurance.co today for a 10-minute car insurance quote that could save you thousands. Another trip to town, but you need to pick up lunch. Ish. Yeah, nah? But don't stress. With Nazzle Meals tasty options, hey, lunch is sorted. Get a snack wrap or 2-piece chicken tender small meals for only $29.90. Talk about a deal worth picking up. That's Nazzle Meals, only at McDonald's.
Get ready, Mzansi. The jaw-dropping 82 estimated Lotto jackpot is your chance to take home big millions this Saturday. Don't delay. Play Lotto for an estimated 82 million Rand jackpot today for your chance at an unforgettable win. What are you waiting for? Buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120*7529# for USSD. Panda, Pusha, play. eTuba is a proud operator of the National Lottery.
Feeling financially trapped as the bills keep adding up? School fees, transport costs, everyday living expenses. That unexpected event nobody ever budgets for. There's a way out. Atlas Finance offers cash loans of up to 8,000 Rand. We're fast, friendly, and committed to helping you. Let us get you moving again. Atlas Finance, from our family to yours.
Well, here it is. It's going to need a very special return from this Orlando Pirates to turn around a 3-0 deficit at the end of 40 comeback. It is a knockout. So they have 45 minutes in order to score 4 goals and not concede another one. Looking at that bench of Orlando Pirates, Shabu, can they do it? Do they have enough there? What do they do?
I think for me, Ngafagumayela, avale ngalega left because 2 goals, almost wonke la magoal conceded lapha, and obviously uMaswangai, but it will be interesting to see uNdlodlo futhi because he's not playing.
The PSL presents the Calling Knockout. 16 top-flight teams engaged in an all-or-nothing showdown. Enthralling, innovative, and exhilarating. The Calling Knockout. Bring the energy.
Coach, jokes aside, Orlando Pirates are a lethal side. Under Jose Ribeiro, they've been one of the most structured and most well-coached teams. Is there anything that they can do differently?
It just gave me an... Because if they go 3-5-2, bring in Maela, have 3 center backs. Sesane, I hope they don't change him to build his confidence, mental toughness yake. Bring the 3, Babela, uti 3-5-2, so that Labana Bangawazuk Edama numbers going forward. But you have to be smart and execute well.
Magesi, do they do anything different? Do they shut it down now? 3 goals, is it enough?
They can change and go to a 4-5-1 instead of that 4-4-3 that looks like a 4-4-2 as well.
Chabu Magesi, what do they do differently?
Yeah, I think they can still keep it Ganje, and then maybe after 20 minutes, if it's successful, then they can go to the formation Gashoti by Valley, by Lock.
Well, there's the first change that we are seeing the Orlando Pirates way. I'm going to hand it over to the commentators to tell you about Ngota Omohau that is currently coming on, and we see Saleng, who is the player who's off. Let me send you now to the best commentary anywhere in the small box. It's Michael and OG.
Thanks so much, Ma'a. An outstanding halftime analysis from all of you three in the studio. Just really brilliantly analyzed. But I'm just hoping that Magesi, from their point of view, don't sit back and don't say we've got enough and sit back and invite Pirates on and just sort of park the bus effectively. They need to at least have an outlet. It's very, very hard to defend for 45 minutes non-stop when you're not seeing much of the ball. So it'll be interesting to see Clinton Larson's approach. Very interesting substitution, as you alluded to, a 19-year-old, Mohau Nkota, coming on to replace Monapule Saleng, who's been in such good form. Saleng, unless it's injury related, but it's a rather strange change, that, because Saleng scored 4 in his last 5, and Pirates are looking for goals, and plenty of goals. They need at least 3 to take the game to extra time, and they need to try and score them as quickly as possible. So it's a very, very interesting change. A 19-year-old being given the confidence by coach Jose Rivero, who I'd love to have been a fly on the wall in the Pirates dressing room to hear his halftime chat. It's going to be interesting to see how Magesi, as I say, approach this. This could be a free kick. No, says the referee. Had a good look at that. Spoke to his linesman and said no. Here's Wonderboy Makubu, who up until today had been the only player to score for Magesi this season. They've scored only 1 goal in their previous matches. He's going to go do it alone here and tries to square the ball into the area. Needed someone to make a run for him. The angle was a bit tight and the Pirates defense got back. So, as you say, incredible stats here. Pirates have conceded just 4 goals in 11 matches this season. They've conceded 3 in the space of about 15 minutes. On the other side, Magesi have scored just 1 in 360 minutes of football. Today, they scored 3 in about 15 minutes. So, who can predict football? That's what we love about this game. You never know what is going to happen. Still, Pirates have got a chance to change it around, and this young man can do that in Mofokeng, who, as I say, is not going to enjoy his birthday quite as much on Wednesday when he goes into his 20s. Good save from the keeper. It was a cracking shot on target, and Chipezeze had to make the save and had to keep alert. Couldn't have switched off for a brief moment, but it's going to be all Buccaneers you fancy in the second half. Here's Rasebocha, looking to try and set it up, waiting for somebody to make a run. Nobody does. And as the clock ticks by, minute by minute, Clinton Larson will be looking at his watch. Has he masterminded one of the biggest cup upsets in South African football? And there have been so many of them over the years. It's a great shot from Nkota. Certainly he's come on, he's made a difference immediately with his left boot. But Larson, of course, when I started my commentary career for the SABC, commentating soccer way back in 1997, the season that Manning Rangers won the league, and Larson was a big part of that team with players like George Kumantarakis, Gilbert Mushagazike, Innocent Chikoya, Karen Jordan, Mark Davies, Bradley Muir, and so many others under Coach Egerson. That was a massive upset in itself, Rangers winning the league in that season. And Larson knows a little bit about creating some magic. He took Magesi up last season in a tight race in the promotion stakes with Amatax, who looked to be favourites at one stage for promotion and then fell away very badly towards the end. Collected just, I think, 2 points out of their last 21. Fell away badly towards the end of the season. Here come Pirates with Hotto, playing it into the area. Corner conceded. So the Buccaneers immediately creating a set piece for themselves. Let's see what they can do with it. They do have options on the bench, just to go through those again. Evidence Machopa, Gilberto, who's a little bit raw at the moment, hasn't played too much football. Patrick Maswangani, Tito. Does he get a chance to strut his stuff in the midfield? Philip Ndlondo, a bit out of form at the moment. He hasn't played much. Introduced today. And interesting to see what the coach does as time ticks by. So, if Pirates can grab 1 goal back early on, it'll set this up nicely. It'll be a real game of tactical wit. The corner is played short. Into the area it goes, and it's a free header from Kim Fuidi again. It's amazing how often he's getting on the end of these. In the first half, he had so many chances, not able to make them count. But they say in Spanish, the word in Spanish for a nightmare is pesadilla. And I think for Coach Rivero, the first half, certainly the end of the first half, was una pesadilla. A real nightmare for him. See how he turns things around. This man, just 22 years of age, given a key role in the side today in this makeshift midfield that the Buccaneers have. The fans are quite stunned. They're not really sure what to make of this. I just want to highlight another point, talking about mental issues. The offside flag is up here. So Coach Ludlu was saying at half-time that she hopes that Sesani is not pulled. And I just want to reiterate that. I think it's a very important point. Yes, he gave away the penalty. Yes, he scored an own goal. You see the incident, clearly offside when that ball was played initially, and the flag was up for that. But if the coach pulls him now at half-time and takes him off, it destroys his confidence. Same thing that happened to Veli Motwa recently in the Amazulu goal and for Bafana Bafana when he made a bad mistake on this very pitch against Uganda. Let's see what Magesi can work here. And now, I mean, Veli Motwa not even getting a look in the Amazulu side at the moment, with Richard Ofori keeping goal last night in the game, the opening game of this competition. So you don't want that to happen to a young man who's been in really good form. He's just starting his Bafana Bafana career, and I think it's awareness from the coach to keep him on and to give him a chance. Ball played into the area and cleared, and you can see Magesi are under a little bit of pressure now. They're getting a little bit more stretch. Pirates are stretching the play. Mokone defending that well. But you can't just sit back and defend. They need to be able to have an out ball. They can't pull everybody back. So it'll be an interesting battle of tactics here between Coach Rivero for the undisputed Cup Kings of South African football. They've won 5 Cup competitions, but this competition, they've won only once in their history before. It's been under 6 different names of different sponsors. Here's Mofokeng playing it into the area, comfortably defended and headed away. Pirates need to work something a little bit different if they are to unlock the defense. Yes, Dlamini scored an excellent free kick in the rain in Durban not so long ago against Richards Bay in the 82nd minute. And the good news for the Buccaneers supporters is that 10 of their 22 goals before today have come in the 80th minute or later of matches. So almost half their goals this season in all competitions have come beyond the 80th minute. So there is certainly hope. Pirates are kings in terms of scoring late goals. Yes, a bad error from the Zimbabwean keeper. And eventually he redeems himself. I must say, Fasipo Chain was an excellent penalty save that he made, but very, very good follow-up from the Zimbabwean, Chirambadare, to follow it up. Nothing the keeper could do on that occasion. Just have a look at this. This is carelessness and good vision from the Buccaneers, just to put some pressure on the goalkeeper. You can see there he's congratulated for his recovery, but Mabasa working his magic. 16 goals last season. Pirates are going to need some from him today. And I just wonder how emotions are going to tick by. Emotions, you can see it here. It's a melting pot, and it's threatening to boil over here in the rarefied atmosphere. So far, I think referee Bambiso has handled the match really well. Many of his colleagues in recent times have come in for a fair bit of criticism for the way, for decisions that they've made, but Coach Bambiso has stood firm, and he's needed to. Now just having a chat, just trying to calm things down. And he'll start play with a drop ball, which is uncontested. And the Buccaneers will start again, looking for a goal. 8 minutes gone, second half. Clinton Larson ticking down the minutes here as the team look for a way through. Got to do it in fits and starts. 1 goal might bring a second goal. There's an injury here to one of the Magesi defenders. Down is Samuel Darpo, the Ghanaian, formerly from Venda Academy, and Amazulu, who's 26 years of age, just takes a knock on the back of the head there and goes to ground as a result. And anything that Magesi can do to make the game stop-start is in their interest. They want to slow down Pirates' momentum. They just want to try and break up the play as much as possible, take minutes off the clock if they can. It's a very, very good tactic, this. Clinton Larson, you can see, is a very astute coach. Not that I'm claiming that it's not an injury. It is. We clearly saw Darpo getting hit on the back of the head when that ball came in, but it'll be interesting to see. I wonder if that's an injury for Monapule Saleng. I wonder if he was pulled, because he's such an influential player. Now Tito looks as if he's going to come on. I think the coach has decided he needs to do something, and do something quickly. And he might be making multiple changes here as he looks for a goal and a way back into this game. 3-0, the 3 goals coming in a 15-minute period at the end of the first half. Incredibly, if you said to most people who weren't watching the game, if you said to them the score is 3-0 at halftime, they're having it easy here against the new boys. Is there a chance now for the Buccaneers? Dlamini contesting in the box, ball back into the area, desperate defending. It's like pinball in there. Keeper comes and drops the ball, and now he's out of position, and it's bobbing around. This is real chaos in the Magesi penalty area. And in the end, they survive again. But this goalkeeper, Elvis Chipezeze, has been caught now on a number of occasions. He's come for the high ball, he's dropped the ball, and he's been bailed out by his defense. 10 minutes gone, Pirates still looking for their first goal in this game. And Magesi, potentially, OJ, on the verge of something massive in South African football.
Motweto, Itolete, Orlando Pirates. Atolete, Orlando Pirates, Abaleka, Hokabusan, Noele Nosi. Fela Batoka Lesego, Vitela Rajana, me, Honzona Litumelo, Yakora Pirates. Hota Nosa Pili. Otana Momatenga singing a Sipi, Arbana Brasio, Stadia Halamata Compiana, Chipazeze, Achara Tugela, and Nadina di Meti Mukrineo. Orlando Pirates, Baratella like Hokamot. Jacob Alimbikan himself in Samakarone Cotifilia. Arbana Makuba, Batakili, Bakapili. Fella Bakana Otomuricoten Sipoche. Habaiti Makatalaman Sistopasa Magesi. Me Fabaitela Likota Talano Pirates. Honna Kakamusi, Honna Matata. Honna Matata Singanaga Sepe. Most of Pensalano Pirates. Sela Lora Sebocha, Jacob Nakakora, Le Fafazi. Arbora no Parazion. Le Caroya Jalobaya Caroya Capilla no Pirates. Alekaroya Harlebuhile. Mofuke. Relebuhile. Relebuhile. Relebuhile Fedite Cabone. Ora Fedite Relebuhile Mofukenga. Fela Limbigan himself. Adira Rotala Casiata, Limbicane, Bonagamota Maketilenga. Chokala Mona Fafatia, Chokala Bataba, Roba Isaqua, Senaka Famura Cabone. Limbigan himself. Abana Lecona Sirela Samokulinio. Simola Poluarele. Fela Munayoki Sole, Waquemelela, Limbigan himself. Mayor of the Motamiki of Moreling. Kete Hakika, a Cavolibella Kete, Hoto Amorliken, Rokatiba, Jalo, Relebuhile, Tilano Abrams, Kete Keneva Moreling, Helena Silis Kutra Catalostapa, Magesi, Aromela Malipogosola de Teni, Cyrillata Comaraco, Limbicane, Elizabeth Comaraco, Ketabasimola Rocat, Obabi, Sijano Comara, Parolemo Cabana Boche, Bacapala Tagoring La Bonne Magesi. Alabanda Bacana Robedi, Famaraca Quili. Fela Secabata Cocher Rebuhile, Walibella Rebuhile, Walibella Rele, Fela Mamoti, Galoto Camaraco, Quileo, Magesi by Cabela Roma Cubo, Sipoche. By Rumela Little Bonapileo. Orlando Pirates Fela Bitola Quante Pile Fetora on a goal kick. A Fetora Jalo on a goal kick as Topasa Magesi. Serentaulo Yameti. A palabra che le Kiriquena Tabeti. A Serentaulo Yameti. Hiragata Petoro, Orlando Pirates, Selano Watra, Tito Atena. Patrick Maswangani, Watena, Evidence Mapopa, Liene Watena, Mikoto Jalo Karim. Adirre di Petro de Pede, Limbican himself, Bamorola Calipara, Fela Udirile. Aketi ora Komaloye, Tamo Paledisa Catola, Pelecamotameco, Fela Felo Tapalelo. Hagesul Fele, Clinton Lazena, Taitubela Seo, and Tele Pilara, Malibara Lastopasi, Bonapana Teddy, Vastopasa, Magesi. Clinton Larson. Mo abatshameka gare ba bantle ba mo malobeng. We Mr. Chalo banna ba le babedi kwa bankeng. Monna yo wa Clinton Larson. File go karata Chalo go dira diphetogo gare ga ba batshameki ba motsie matima. Mongwe batshameki ba meletsele Mswandile Buthelezi. Are bone Pirates. Aromela khwele ba ga ba ntse Chalo mola gare tabogela Chalo ke Kabelo. Ba tsa khwele ba romela mo ba tsola ditini. Fela ba thula ba sireletsa kwa morago. Orlando Pirates ke yone jaanong e tlile go tsaya taolo. Tito Maswangai ba romela Tito tshamekela ka botlhale ka kwana mo tseleng ya ga Nkotha ba lebela Nkotha a sireletsa kwa morago Nkotha gape mo kgeleng a iatlhela Chipezeze ya kokota Orlando Pirates mme moleka wana le wa kgona go lemoga gore Orlando Pirates ba tsweletse go ka isa bana ba bannye ba ba nang le maitemogelo tota mathakare ba ba nang le talente le ka wana le la Nkotha ya Orlando Pirates hela ba ba emetse bona dio ba ba emetse kwa morago setlhopha sa Magesi a ba etshameka le khutshwanyane a batla bona sengwe Pirates fa hela ba kwa ba Tito go godimo ga dikwa kota ke le ka la Nkotha gore ka re ke le ene kgona go lemoga talente mo le ka waneng le hela Magesi se ba tsweletse go se dira fa se ka feletsa se ba tsentse mo kotsing e seng kana ka sepe ska feletsa se ba tsentse mo kotsing e seng kana ka sepe Orlando Pirates tota setlhopha sa Magesi le ka go totobaletsa diphetogo tse di diragalang le ka wana la Buthelezi mme go tswile jalo le ka wana la Kakora Mzava le Kakora ke tibatatswa Mzava tota Buthelezi tona ga Mzava mme o fafatshe le ka wana la Elvis Chipezeze gore le ka rong khopotse ke tla go khopotsa Elvis Chipezeze ya no fana go etsa mafa ke ga Elvis Chipezeze bona dino tseo tsa Magesi Dylan Mekwa ending na penalty mme ona isireleditse monna yo wa chain nna le sego ya tla mo tseleng ya gagwe Chira Bandare ya e ba mo le tloeng ga kitla bona boroko fa Pirates tla latlhegelwa ke motshameko le ka bona le Latsisane fela Abrahams o boetse jalo mo motshamekong wa lebela Chipezeze khabela kwa pele Elvis Evidence Makopa are kwa ntle ke botshabelo ba ba ka kwa ntle le ka wana la letlhogonolo mokoni hela Pirates ba itlosa ka bona go khilio ba itlotse ka bona kwa Pirates Sibis ya go le ka go tsenya jaanong lebelo la Pirates mo motshamekong a go le ka go tsenya lebelo mo motshamekong wa Pirates ona Dino van Rooyen ba ba mo le bokoso a ba tla sireletsa kwa morago oh Orlando Pirates ba toka lesego ene feditse Pirates fela ba toka lesego a re bone jaanong ba tla dira Magesi a re bone Magesi fela phala yalla kete mo thusa mo tsereganya offside Orlando Pirates kwa ntle le pelaelo ba tlhokile lesego ba re lesego ga le tlodiwe fa le se mo letlhakore la gago ga go sepe se o ka se dirang ga le se mo letlhakore la gago ga go sepe se o se tla se dirang a re bone ba romela Sekhutlho fela bonnete ke gore ba tsweletse Orlando Pirates ba tsweletse go tsenya kgatelelo mo setlhopheng sa Magesi gore ka motsamo iketlileng Thierry van Rooyen tshegofatso Mabasa a na feditse ya itakota kgwileo Pirates gape ba koba thula monna kwa morago a go ba tlhasela jaanong Magesi ba na le pelo la ga Thierry van Rooyen tota le pelo la ga Thierry Mekwa Chirabandare a romela ka kgwana theko fela ga gope di ntse di eme ka tsela ntseng jalo mo thwetso 3 setlhopha sa Magesi a nne Orlando Pirates Michael.
Well, OJ, they're keeping the door shut just about. It certainly doesn't look like Pirates' day. It's a stunning shot from Mabasa against the crossbar. And Magesi are sitting deep. They're giving Pirates a lot of the ball and they're inviting pressure. And Pirates haven't so far been able to unlock the door. Here's Dion Hotto. What can he do? Trying to find a way through. Dlamini. They've made the changes and Kota's come on, Maswangani's come on and Makopa's come on. They're meant to make way, Saleng, Kimfuidi and Rasebocha. The Pirates need some sort of impetus. Here's the young man in Kota, just 19 years of age. They've got two 19-year-olds on the field, one of whom turns 20 on Wednesday. That's Mofokeng, who scored 3 goals already this season. But I think Magesi are starting to believe that they could just be on the verge of something amazing. They don't want to think about it yet. There's still time. But this would be an upset of cataclysmic proportions if it does happen. They allowed the Pirates' defense 2 men to be unmarked on this near side in the first half, setting up the first 2 goals. And that was the shock in itself. And then the penalty. Here's Maswanganyi looking to set it up, ball back into the area. It's just not falling for their players. Darpo, the Ghanaian, defends and clears. One man on loan from Sekukuni United is having to lead a lone battle up front. There he is, number 41, trying to intercept the ball for Royan. Here goes Makubu, nice little touch, but they haven't got too many men forward. So when they do go forward, they need to try and hold on to the ball, do Magesi, because otherwise they're just constantly defending. They need to give their defenders a bit of a break. There you see, that's a sloppy pass inside. They do get the free kick though from referee Bambiso. Look at Coach Rivero, Cup King, not 5 Cup trophies already in the 2 and a bit years that he's been with the club. Now Dino van Rooyen is signing from Stellies. He's going in late on the challenge there on. You still fancy there's going to be a twist or a turn in this one yet. Long ball played forward by Mokone. Is that a push? Referee says no and gives a goal kick. And Sipho Chain will be interested in restarting play as quickly as possible. Pirates have 22 minutes plus a little bit of stoppage time to see if they can find 3 goals. Otherwise, it'll be Magesi's name in the hat for the quarterfinals, and that's not going to do anything either. Pirates having lots of shots at goal, many of them not particularly successful. They need their big men to stand up. None is bigger than Dion Hotto, 33 now, a man with plenty of experience, but you can't be wasting opportunities like that. Shipezeze made a few good saves, looked anxious on occasion as well. Still fancy, as I say, their twisted turns. Soccer fans don't go away. It took Magesi 15 minutes to score 3 goals. Pirates have got 22 minutes plus a bit more. And they've certainly got the quality. Now with Makopa and Maswangani having been introduced into the play, here's Mofokeng. We know what he can do as he tries to set up an opportunity here. Whistle sounds for a push on Mokone. And Mabasa, who last season was banging in the goals with alacrity. 6 for Swallows, 10 for Pirates across all the different competitions. He was recalled from loan at Swallows. Pirates, a man who could bang in goals for them, and he couldn't stop scoring. Today, however, the crossbar denying him. Magesi just taking as many minutes out of this game as possible. Still plenty of football to come. Big games to come throughout the rest of the evening and, of course, tomorrow. Supersport United hosting Kaizer Chiefs, Sundowns hosting Arrows. Those are games today. Tomorrow you'll see TX Galaxy in action. There's also Richards Bay against Sekhukhune United. Here comes plenty as Clinton Larson tries to freshen things up. And he is removing Chirambadare, the man who took the penalty. He's the one man going off. He's also removing Mashicho. So he's two wide players who are the two changes to the starting lineup today. They're coming off, and Gaugelo Sefoto, former Chiefs and Swallows man, is being introduced into the play here for Magesi. Certainly got the experience. Chirambadare will remember his penalty. It was saved initially by the goalkeeper, but he kept calm and was able to slot it into the net with a free header. So Magesi just committing a few more men upfield. And they'll want to do that now. They win the ball back in a crucial position. That was nicely done by Mokone. 14 here on the ball is Sekhukhune, his first touch. As a former Chiefs man, he'd love to put one over Orlando Pirates today. See what he can do. Less than 20 minutes remaining now. Pirates are leaving it late. But as I said, they are experts in terms of scoring late goals. 10 of their goals this season have come beyond the 80th minute. Bear that in mind. And many of them beyond the 90th minute, in stoppage time, in extra time, various other situations where they've managed to score late goals. Dlamini, he scored in the 82nd minute against Richards Bay. Is there a chance here? Was that a hand used? Referee has a look and says no and gives the corner. They're trying on the Buccaneers. They're throwing everything at it. As Ma'a told you before the start of the game, as some missiles come down from the fans in the stands, doesn't look too threatening at the moment, but this is not what we need to see. As the ball is played into the area, keeper comes, doesn't get anywhere near it. So the header is over the bar. Now they're calling for the medics to come on, potentially attend to the injured player. Looks to be Mabasa in the box there, got his head to the ball, couldn't control the header. It's a very good cross, curling away from the goalkeeper. I don't know why it came for it. He had no chance of getting there. And Mabasa's header is over the bar. Did really well there, Tsekofatso Mabasa. Got a bit of a headache in the process. The Pirates have only won this trophy once. They've been in 9 finals. They've lost 8 of them. In a competition which has been called the Datsun Challenge, the JPS Knockout Cup, the Coca-Cola Cup, the Rothmans Cup, the Telkom Knockout Cup, and now the Carling Knockout. The League Cup has had many, many different names. Pirates, since beating Wits in 2011, have lost twice in finals to Platinum Stars and to Baroka on penalties. 17 different teams over the years have won this trophy. I wonder if Magesi have any thoughts of potentially winning a trophy. It's very, very early days yet, but they've given it their all and they've kept a clean sheet so far, which is quite remarkable. It'll be their 3rd consecutive clean sheet. They took on Golden Arrows away from home earlier in the season after Arrows had started the season with 2 wins, and they beat them in KwaZulu-Natal by 1-0, the only goal they'd scored prior to today. Here's Hotto squaring the ball. Is there something on here? Well, wrong technique from Nkota. He was leaning back. He didn't have the balance, but at least he's trying to make things happen. This young man promoted from the reserve. Mohau Nkota getting himself into a good position, has a very educated left boot, as we saw early on in the second half when he forced the goalkeeper into a good save at his near post. 17 minutes to go, and you can feel the ground shaking. You can feel an earthquake potentially brewing under Orlando Stadium today, because this is an earth-shattering result, potentially. And the coach is going to his Angolan from Petro Atletico, to Gilberto, who also goes by the name of Delvi Vieira. He said to him, you show me what you can do. I'm going to give you some game time today. Here's Dlamini. Nice little passes, trying to find a way through. No way through this time. Magesi have defended like Trojans. Yes, they've allowed Pirate shots on goal, but they've packed their defense. And they've put their bodies on the line. Is there a way through this time? No. Cleared, and the referee will blow his whistle, give Pirates a free kick here. So the Buccaneers need something special. Maybe a Dlamini, as I say, scored that fantastic free kick against Richards Bay and against Ian Otieno, who'd had a brilliant game up until then. before he was beaten by the free kick. So who takes this one now? Is it going to be Maswanganye? Dion Hotto over the ball as well. Dlamini there as well. They've got a few left footers over the ball here. They really need a goal very soon, just to create a few nerves for Magesi. At the moment, the crocodiles are starting to roar in the rivers. Dikwena Tsamietse holding out well, doing the job. Just a reminder that you can also vote for your man of the match. So many opportunities to vote. Star 120 star 660 hash. Just watch this free kick and then OJ will take it further for you. Can Pirates find a way through? They're setting up 4 men just to the right of the wall. Is it going to be Dlamini? Is it going to be Hotto? It's going to be a left footer, that's for sure. Who takes this? Is this the moment that the game turns? Dlamini! And the keeper pushes it away for a corner. Well, it was on target, but he's done the job. Corner here for Pirates. Running out, 15 minutes.
Kotara ya ura hore mokgwangwe ya borwa hore motshameko o ya go bokhutlonga. Elvis Chipazeze a taologa a sireletsa lerumo le le tsothelo mo go Kabelo Thameni. O nosetse kgatlha the Rich Boys of Natal. Wa tsena le kutseni total ka wana la Del Viviera. Gilberto mona wa ka kwa nageng ya Angola. O tsena jalo mo legatong la ka tshegofatso mabasa. O tsene jalo mo legatong la ka tshegofatso mabasa. A re bone jalo Orlando Pirates gore mo metsotsong mo metsotsong le lesome le bone Mohau. A lebela Mohau ya mothaka re mo tsentse jalo ma tlhaga mo letlhakore la Orlando Pirates ba ba mo tseleng ya ga Gilberto a ba khama a ba goga ka mogatla o e tshamekela mo tseleng ya ga Kabelo Tlameni a ba Robel ene go nangwa dilo tse dintle ona sa bona Chipetsetse tlhomile ka lengwe le fafatshe na rometse ona sa bona next Gessin fela ba nna le sego ba tswela go nna le sego tlhopha sa Magesi nako ya tsamaya ga imele motho jaaka re go totobaletsa gore ke tse tharo go le fela 3 Magesi not Orlando Pirates me thologelo e tokafetse thata go feta jaaka motshameko ono simologa re bone le ka wana la Del Viviera Gilberto by Romelo Orlando Pirates Kamadion baleka go dira matlhale otlhe ba nanang setlhopha sa Orlando Pirates fela bese belo ke beilwe kwa morago go bese fela kwa morago e beilwe Mohau a mo pateletsa go boela kwa morago Mohau fela o bona phatlha mo a tlatseng ya gore o batla Maswanganye Tito ba leka go yaga ba leka go e rapela ba leka go bua le yone pao ye ntsho Mahlabe re bone ba romela kwa pele tlhogo a ba tlola ba go wela fa fatshe ka yone Chipezeze tshwanetse a je di sekentenyana Chipezeze lebella kwa morago tlhabela kwa pele Elvis Matajalo Matima Kaugelo Sekgotha Simano kwa Seshego tshameketse Betbet tshameketse Moroka Swallows tshameketse Kaizer Chiefs le ka wala Sekgotha me ga kana le Sekgotha tsa jalo kwa Kaizer Chiefs le ka wala le la Sekgotha Konsenati Sebese Dionoto ai ba mo tseleng ya ga Tito batla jalo Kabelo Tlameni fela Pirates ba ntse ba tsere tiketa pele mo taolo ya motshameko a re bone jalo Delhi ba ntshetsa ka kwa ntle Orlando Pirates ba go e tlosa kgile ba itlosetse Pirates Kabelo Tlameni ba e rapela go ya kwa pele Orlando Pirates fela ba gana kwa morago dikwena tsa metsi ka belo tlameng ke Thomas Wanganye ba nkolopa ka motho ba ratologa ka yone a re bone monota go ga le kgakala wa go dimo ga dikota wa go dimo ga dikota ba setse ba na le tshepo ba latedi ba Pirates gore ba tla boa yo mongwe o na le tshepo yo mongwe a na tshepo o mongwe o thikita tlhogo o mongwe o itshwere metlhagare diriwa jalo phetogo Makhubu o tswile tsa tshwenya le morago la tlhopha sa lona Pirates le ka wana le mme go tsene jalo bona nomoro bo 25 le mo bongwe Andwe Menzen Andwe ke na tseneng mme go tswile jalo wa Nabo Makhubo se khotha o bidika mafafatse ba mo tshwere mo lengenaneng Orlando Pirates ba yetse ba tlhoka go nosa no di le 4 go fenya motshameko mme dino di le 3 go pateletsa motshameko go ya kwa nakong yo keditsweng a seo ba tla se dira mo metsotsong e le 10 tota tlhaki dire robongwe a batla kgona go se dira mo metsotsong e le robongwe Orlando Pirates dino di le 4 go fenya motshameko dino di le 3 go pateletsa gore kwa nakong yo keditsweng a mogogile le ka wana la mo home quarter mme bona diphoso tse ntse di dira phoso e dirileng kgantele monna yo wa Chipezeze mona mo ditlhong ba tlile ikgotla ka melona mo ditlhong monna yo wa Chipezeze makgetlho a le mabedi le mo lekgetlho le tshwara kgwele a nna dinala di metsi Elvis Chipezeze a bone ba tlhomile kgwele ka kwano thoko Camilo jalo ke le ka wana la stota tala kona la mekwa a ba romela mekwa tlhogo go godimo ga dikota a thula ka tlhogo be feta go godimo ga dikota kgwele ka wana la buthelezi simolla kwa morago la Pirates Supana ko entire metsotso jaanong ke le supa le halofo nako entire ke metsotso le supa le halofo gore motshameko tle kwa bokhutlo go bone tsetselo se le no se mal khanti jana fale gore a metlholo re utlwa ka ne kwa Bibeleng a setse le gone a re tla bona diragala mo letsatsing la gompieno Mokoni fela khileo ya gore tloga kwa morago ka Sipo Chain go tilwe ke le tharo kwa morago Sipo o ba mo tseleng ya ga Diana van Rooyen Tito Maswanganye ke ene tshepo ya Orlando Pirates monna yo wa Tito Maswanganye di tsholofelo tsotlhe tsa baratiri ba Orlando Pirates di robetse mo magetleng ga Tito Maswanganye a re bona rotla dirang ka di tsholofelo tseo Gilberto wa go leka go tswa ka lebelo Gilberto fela ba se ba mo lemogile ba mo tsikelo to kgiletse ka kwa ntle kgaogela sekgotha Simano wa Seshego Simano wa province ya Limpopo hello ya le ba go tlosa le sekhutlho tswa kwa lefelong le go tswa banna ba ka retsa Trapatoni bua ga Tshotmoloto a bona khile tsala ka kwa ntle goal kick se tlhopha se se neng se le setona mo malobeng tlhopha sa Seshego Breakers hello ba itsa ba romela o tsore province e ntse di naledi a pola buile Makhura province ning ya ntsa di naledi province ya Limpopo le tsere jaaka North go Bokoni tshameki ba tshwana le bo Alex Pans Mapela batshameki ba tshwana le bo Locales Lecker Andre Sebola ke bone ba bane ba tswa jalo kwa province nyeo kwa kgaolo nyeo Khilewetsa ba romela kwa pele fela Pirates ba ba rolela kwa morago mo tseleng ya ga Sipho Chain lebeletse fa nako entire jaanong metsotso e le mene kgotsa metsotso e le metlhano le di-second di le ka fa tlase ga di le 10 re lebohile Mofokeng a ka dira sengwe fa rele a re bone o tla dira re na le Abrahams mo wa no ya ntlha a re bone rele a ba e romela ka botlhale a sireletsa mo moleng lesego ga le itlodiwe fa o se lesego mo letsatsing leo ga go sepe seo o tla se dirang metsotso e le metlhano ya bofelo a re tla bona dikgakgamatso Michael o tla go tsaya go fetisa kwa bokhutlhong jwa motshamekong.
OJ, when it's not your day, it's not your day. Shots cleared off the line, although there's a stunning goal. Lamini has pulled one back. Is there still a little bit of hope, a glimmer of hope? It's the first goal Magesi have conceded in nearly 3 matches. And Jose Ribeiro will believe, hang on a second, this isn't finished yet. The ball comes here to the youngster Nkota on the near side. It's beautifully set up, and that's a thunderbolt of a shot from Dlamini, his second goal in 3 matches. And Pirates have 1 back now, but it's come very late. I told you they specialists at scoring late goals. That's now 11 out of 20 in the last few moments of games. They've got 4 minutes left. Surely they're not going to go and score twice more now, or are they? Who knows? Iskati Siahamba. We'll have to wait and see. Are they going to grab another one? As the Buccaneers, I'm not sure Magesi know what to do now. They look as if they're running around the field, not sure whether to defend or to attack. Here's Van Rooyen trying to play it in for Makhopo's taken up a good position in the box. Magesi get it clear. This has been the most astonishing game. Pirates have had their chances. They've hit the crossbar. They had shots cleared off the line. The keepers dropped balls and then made saves. Chain has made a penalty save but couldn't hang on. It's huge drama. 3.5 minutes plus a fair chunk of stoppage time, I would suggest. Maswanganyi dilly-dallying on the ball. He'll concede the free kick. So, well, they want to take it quickly, and Dwandwe wants to take it quickly. It's not in his interest to take it quickly. Clinton Larson's boys need to slow this down a bit. Larson, of course, who won this trophy, well, not this exact trophy, but this competition, the Knockout Cup with Celtic in 2012, beating Sundowns 1-0 in the final, having eliminated Pirates on penalties in the quarterfinal that season. So, are we in for the most sensational last 5 minutes or so? Or is Magesi's name going to be in one of the balls that go into the draw tomorrow night? Mekua will take his time. In fact, he won't even take the throw-in. Well, the coach has done everything he could. He's brought on Maswangani, he's brought on Makhopa, he's brought on Gilberto, he's brought on Nkota. He's trying to change things up. Now Chain, immediately, before he even grabs the ball, looks for the out ball. It looks for the release. And here go Pirates again, with 2 minutes remaining on the clock. What have they got in the tank? Mofokeng runs straight into traffic and runs into Delano Abrams, but he can't stop him. Mofokeng gets the ball back again and wins the throw-in. That's good work from the youngster. Now, ball back into the box. Lamini setting up Makhopa! It's deflected in! Would you believe it? Would you believe it? It's 3-2. Evidence Makhopa, the ghost believe. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Wow, wow, wow. What might we have on here? Goalkeeper's protesting. I'm not sure what he's protesting about. This could just be sensational. Throw taken by Mofokeng. Let's give him credit on that far side of the field, the way that he set up this opportunity. And it comes to Evidence Makhopa. I'm not sure if they're going to give that as Makhopa's goal or an own goal. Who does it come off in the end? Comes off the defender and in. So I'm not sure from that angle if Makhopa's shot was going in the first place or not. Whether he'll play down as the second own goal of the match. But from 3-0 after 85 minutes, Pirates have now scored 50% of their goals this season on the 80th minute and beyond. That's now 12 out of 24. And there's still time remaining. This is incredible. We're in the 90th minute. It's Pirates 2, Magesi 3. And the Buccaneers go forward one more time. They need another goal, of course. And Pirates get the free kick here and a yellow card coming out as well. Wow, wow, wow. Just when you think you understand this game. Well, Darpo is protesting his innocence. The referee saying no. Let's have a look at it again. Dlamini, man who started it all. Clever little back flick from Tito. And the foul committed. So we're going to go into stoppage time. Samuel Darpo, the Ghanaian, in the book. Magesi, they're not in the hat yet. This would be an incredible comeback. We saw 3 goals in 15 minutes at the end of the first half. We've seen 2 goals in 2 minutes at the end of the second half. Pirates believe again. Look at these fans. They look as if they've just swallowed every energy drink in the country. Suddenly the energy's back. 5 minutes. 5 minutes for the Buccaneers. And 5 minutes for Dikwena Tsametse to hang on here. Can they do it? Again. Tucson over the ball. Who's going to strike it here? Well, Chipezeze in the firing line. He's made some really good saves, but the job is not done yet. He might even be involved in a penalty shootout later. Who knows? Hotto and Dlamini. It's Hotto. It deflects wide of goal. Did it come off the wall? I think it did. It's a corner to the Buccaneers. 4 minutes to go. What tension. What drama. There's no oxygen over Orlando Stadium at the moment. Here's Maswanganyi looking to twist and turn. Another corner for the Buccaneers. What a sensational ending to this game. Pirates 2, Magesi 3. Job not done yet. The men in blue, all hands to the pump as they try and defend attack after attack from the men in black. Now the header clear. Makopa trying to get on the end of it. He can't. And Magesi will just kick this upfield. They don't care where it goes as long as it's nowhere near their goal. Sipo Chain with 3 minutes remaining, 180 seconds as he restarts the attack. Sesane, the man who didn't have a great first half, but he was kept on the field by Coach Rivero, and he starts the attack now. Tito sending it wide again. 2.5 minutes remaining. Here come the Buccaneers, but they run into a wall of blue. They can't retain it though. Makopa, the angle's tight. Keeper comes. What does the referee say? He says corner, not penalty. Pirates players are protesting. They're around the referee. They're saying that the man who's been voted man of the match, the goalkeeper, Chipezeze, should have been blown up for the foul. Referee Bambiso stands his ground. He's got the yellow card out. It's boiling over here. It's been that sort of afternoon. A game which took a little bit of time to come into life and to burn its way into some sort of action, but once it started, it never stops. Now, who's the yellow card for? I think it's for protesting the decision. Who's going to get it? Or is it going to be the goalkeeper for that foul? But if he gives the foul, then he's got to give a penalty. So this is interesting. Bambiso, who's he calling over? I think he's calling Maswanganyi. So Tito goes into the book for protesting the decision and for being a little bit vociferous. This will tell us, well, he does get a bit of the ball. Ball back into the area. And the blue shirts just anxious to hack it clear, but they can't get it out of their own half. Here's Mofokeng putting it back, trying to put it back into the area. 1.5 minutes remaining on the clock. Tito again looks for the little touch. Van Rooyen goes down, wanting the it. Magesi just kicking it upfield. Shane is almost playing as a midfielder now. Restarting the attack as he builds again. Here is Mofokeng late in the game. 60 seconds remaining. Dlamini playing it forward. Hacked away almost rugby style. And it's out for a throw-in on this near side of the field. Here's Van Rooyen keeping it alive once more. Sesane. It's the Buccaneers looking for a goal which will keep them alive in the competition. Gilberto back into the area. Defense should deal with this. Good thumping header away. That's a crucial header And Delano Abrams working hard, but look at the energy here from Mofokeng. Still going, still trying to fashion a chance for Royan. Blocked on the edge of the area. 30 seconds remaining. Now Makopa, does he pull the trigger? He tries. It's going to be a tap in, surely. Oh, it is! He's scored it in, and the referee says no. He says it's offside. He disallows the goal. Can you believe it? The flag was up. I think it's the correct decision, but we'll have to look at it again. Wow. Nkota thinks that he scored a goal which will take the game to extra time, but the referee immediately says no. 3-2 remains the score. The 5 minutes are up. Could you have more drama if you... Have a look at this again. Now the ball into the area. Now look, it's played in. Nkota is clearly in an offside position when he touches that ball. There's no complaints about that. It's the correct decision. Whichever team you support, it's the correct decision from the linesman. So, Pirates 2, Magesi 3. And that linesman on the near side, Mr. Siwela, and he flagged, and he's got it correct. But wow, that could have been sensational. So, just seconds remaining. We wait for referee Bambiso. How long does he allow of the game to go? This man, the assistant referee, Zakele Siwela. It's his flag. The ball has been kicked upfield. There's still seconds remaining. The referee is allowing this game into the 7th minute. There is the final whistle. Magesi have pulled off one of the biggest upsets in South African football. They can barely believe it. They had to suck in all the oxygen. They had to defend for large periods of the game. Pirates scored twice in the last 5 minutes, but they couldn't find that crucial third goal. They were denied by the crossbar. They were denied by clearance on the line. They were denied by an offside situation late in the piece. There's your man of the match, Elvis Chipezeze, the Zimbabwean who captained his side today. What an upset. I don't believe that the Magesi players would have gone into this game even thinking that they had a chance in this one. Somehow they half-time. All 5 goals scored to the right of the stadium as we look. 3 into the 1 net in half-time, and then Pirates scoring 2 late goals in the piece. But the Bucks are out of the one competition that has haunted them as far as cup competitions are concerned. They can't believe it. The referee is surrounded by Pirates players, but Clinton Larson's Magesi are through unbelievably to the quarterfinals of the Telkom knockout. They join Stellies and 6 other teams in the draw. The Buccaneers will have to concentrate on other cup competitions and the league this season. They are out of this competition. The first time they've lost in the round of 16 since the 2007-2008 season. Emotion, sometimes it's the highest of highs, sometimes it's the lowest of lows. Today for Magesi, it's the highest of highs. For Pirates, it's the lowest of lows. Pirates 2, Magesi 3. You could not have asked for a more thrilling game of football. Let's look at the stats. Pirates 23 goal attempts, 9 on target to just 3 from Magesi, and Magesi scored with all 3 of those. Possession, 2/3 in the Buccaneers. But at the end of the day, the only stat that matters is at the top of the screen. Magesi beating Pirates 3-2. I'm exhausted, Ma'a. Over to you after this break and your guests in the studio to unpack the most sensational game of football we've seen for many a year.
ESL presents the Calling Knockout. 16 top-flight teams engaged in an all-or-nothing showdown. Enthralling,